This is a review of the muscle cell model. The muscle cell is a muscle fiber. The plasma membrane of the muscle cell, which is this, is called the sarcolemma. Muscle fiber is made up of these tubule structures. They're called the myofibrils. The myofibrils consist of myofilaments. Surrounding the myofibrils is a tubular structure called the sarcoplasmic reticulum. The enlarged ends of a sarcoplasmic reticulum represent the terminal cisternae. Traveling between adjacent terminal cisternae is the transverse tubule or T-tubule. When we look at the T-tubule and the two adjacent terminal cisternae, we refer to that grouping as a triad. The transverse tubule is an infolding of the sarcolemma. So you can see these little piercings right here. This is where the sarcolemma penetrates deep into the muscle fiber and forms the transverse tubule. This structure here represents the nucleus of the muscle cell. These little structures here are their mitochondria. This is a Z line and this is a Z line. Between Z lines is a sarcomere, which consists of mainly this thick filament called the myosin and then the thin filaments called actin. The muscle fiber is stimulated by a motor neuron. So this is the axon of the motor neuron, which in this region here is surrounded by the myelinated internode. This is the nucleus of the Schwann cell that formed this myelin substance. We can see some mitochondria. These little white structures here are vesicles that contain the neurotransmitter acetylcholine in the terminal knob. This little grayish colored line here represents the presynaptic membrane. This brownish colored line represents the postsynaptic membrane or motor end plate. The space between the two is the synaptic gap or synaptic cleft. We could turn and look at this section. Over here we have the reticular lamina and then the basal lamina. This is the muscle cell.